Time now for men's basketball update with redshirt sophomore Ryan Kemrite. Ryan, good to catch up with you again. Got to look at the haircut. What style is that now in 3 years you've been here?
Probably number 12, 13, something like that. I've had a couple different hairstyles here. I think I might keep this one.
The last time you and I spoke about your haircut, very stylish, I might add. I wish I could borrow some of it. You mentioned your mom talking about, Ryan, you need to do something with your hair. What does she think about this one?
I'm too scared to ask her. I know when they come and visit for the first game, there might be a conversation about getting out the clippers, but until that point, I think I'm going to roll with this one.
You're a man. You're third year in college. You're
My
responsible
mom's still scared.
I got you. Good to catch up with you again, like I said. How'd the summer go for you? Obviously, a lot of changes with the basketball program. And give me an idea. Were you here during the summer? Did you go back to Texas? Give me an idea.
We were here all June and July.
Okay.
We stayed for 2 sessions because we had new coach staff, just to learn the system, stuff like that. And it was great. One of the best summers I had being here as a team with everyone for 2 whole months. I mean, I didn't miss home that much.
Right.
But it was really nice to get into the system, start learning the defense, kind of get a head start for what we're doing right now in practice.
How about for a year ago for you? Last game out, UNC Asheville, tied your career high with 14 points. Towards the end of last year, you were inserted into the starting lineup. Again, guys are going to get minutes regardless if they start or not, but your confidence level, your first year after redshirting, how do you think the year went, and what was it like towards the end of the year getting that extended playing time?
The year really did start out slow for me. First semester, I was playing like a minute a game, and then I got a haircut, and I started playing
more. That helped,
more.
made you a little bit quicker, right?
I got a haircut, and I started playing a little bit more. And going through to the end of the year, Coach Mans was always in my ear, like giving me some confidence, stuff like that. So I finished out the year strong, and then when McKay got hired, he's one of the biggest confidence boosters as a coach that you can possibly have. And he came in and he's like, we want you to shoot, we want you to score. So all through the summer and this first semester, it's been great to have that kind of confidence thrown at me. It's been unbelievable.
We talked to Richie a couple of weeks ago about the pack line and what you guys are learning about it. What are some philosophies about it that are intriguing to you, interesting, and what can you tell us about it?
Everything you know about defense, just throw it out the window because it's something else. The pack line, one of the biggest things that when you see it work is there's nowhere to get in the paint on someone. Like, there's always a help side, either side of you, there's always a triangle, and no one can get in the paint, and so it forces a lot of outside jumpers, and it's frustrating to play against, for sure. When you start, all you can get is long jumpers that are contested, and you're missing them. It's very demoralizing for an offense.
When you look at some of the new faces and some of the returning guys, how do you like the chemistry right now?
The chemistry is the best I've been in here at Liberty. It's amazing, maybe because it's the new locker room with the video games, but we're always in there playing video games, or we're going to the movies together, we're going to eat at the cafeteria together. But as a unit, we're closer than I've ever been here.
Coming up this weekend, Saturday, you guys are going to have an open scrimmage. Some of the fans, noon on Saturday before the big homecoming football game. Excited to get in front of the fans and kind of show off this team this year?
Excited too. We got new practice jerseys, so
that's big.
Ready to show those out, and it's going to be nice to be playing in front of other people. John Chester Selfs, and maybe the coach doesn't have to stop the play. Every time you mess up, you just got to play through. So it'll be a lot of fun for everyone. You mentioned the gear. Obviously, Liberty outfitted by Nike. How much do guys really get into the swag and the gear and that stuff that the kids get? It's a pretty big deal. I mean. I know it's old, but we still hit people with the what are those? You got to have your gear fresh when you're out there on the court.
I see the nice hoodie you got on right there.
Yeah, this is one of the nice gear. It's great. It's gotten cold out, so
it has just a little bit.
This hoodie has been clutch for me so far.
Ryan, you mentioned the new locker room. Who gets dibs on where their cubby is in there first?
We just showed up and they had in there. I think Anthony Fields, being a fifth-year guy, he got to choose. He got the end one,
right?
So he can not be crowded with everyone else. I had the luck to get mine right next to McKay when he's talking. So
big deal.
No sleeping in film for me, I guess.
There you go. You look at some of the guys who were on the team last year that didn't play. Ezra Talbert is one that comes to mind. Saw him out here getting some shots in a couple of weeks ago. How has he looked so far?
He looks back to old Ezra. I remember when he first showed up on campus last summer. The first story I remember him, he came off and we were playing 2-on-2 with Ezra, me, Tomas, and Ethan.
Yeah.
And him and Tomas were going at it, and they scored 10 straight on each other. They couldn't stop each other, but I was very impressed with Ezra, and he's just balling like he can. I mean, he's healthy, he's ready to go. He'll be hard to stop.
When you go through classes and talk to fans around the community, What do you tell them will be the strongest points about this team? What do you think? Offense, defense, a little mixture of both. So dive into what you think will make this team special.
First off, it's going to have to start on the defense, and I mean, we're going to really get stops on people if we commit to the pack line, because it's magical with how it works. But what people are really going to enjoy coming out for is seeing us run out of that. We're going to play at a much faster pace than we have before, and the offense is built to get three-point shots, so we're going to be scoring a lot of points. So I know as a fan that'd be fun for me to watch. So people are going to be in for a treat.
Get that right shoulder oiled up. Okay?
Yes.
You ready?
Loosen up. All
right, Ryan. We appreciate the time. Look forward to the season, okay?
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
That's redshirt sophomore Ryan Kemrite. Don't forget, for more men's basketball action, stay logged on here to libertyflames.com.